Hello guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video we are going to solve equation under periodic functions. Okay, so we have been given f of x as this. So this is a compound periodic function. So we have minus x squared minus x plus 6 in the interval x greater than or equal to 0 less than 2 and ax minus 4 in the interval x greater than or equals to 2 and x less than or equal to 5. So we have been given that f of x is a periodic function with period 5. Find the value of a for which f is continuous, that's the a part. B says find the value of x into minus 1, and C says sketch the graph of y equals f of x in the interval x greater than or equal to minus 3, and x less than or equal to 7. Okay, so let's start with the a part. So solution. Let's have our a part. So a part, it says find the value of a for which f is continuous. So this brings us back to continuous functions. Okay, so if f is continuous, then the limit of f of x as x tends to, so here for continuous functions, remember we need to find a point of continuity, and as we can see, 2 is our point of continuity because in this first range we have x less than 2, and this continues in the second range as x greater than or equal to 2. So 2 is our point of continuity. So we have as x goes below 2 is equal to the limits of f of x as x goes above 2. Okay, so let's take the left hand side first. Let's evaluate the limits of f of x as x goes below 2. So let's go to the function. So here x goes below 2 because x is less than 2. So this is a function that we are having in that case. So we are going to have minus x squared minus x plus 6. So here x goes below 2. So we are going to substitute x. We are going to substitute 2. So we are going to have minus 2 squared minus 2 plus 6. So this gives us, we have this. Okay, so we have minus 4 minus 2 plus 6. So this is minus 4 plus 4. So this gives us 0. So the left hand side evaluates to 0. Okay, let's take the right hand side. We have the limit of f of x as x goes above 2. So here x is greater than 2 in this case. So we have ax minus 4. So we have to substitute x with 2. So we are going to have 2a minus 4. Okay, so for f to be continuous, the limit of f of x as x goes below 2, should be equal to the limit of f of x as x goes above 2. So we are going to equate these two in this case. So we are going to have 2a minus 4 equal to 0. So here we are looking for the value of a, so we are going to make a the subject of the formula. So we'll send this way. The sign changes, so we have 2a equals to 4. So we are going to divide both sides. So we are going to divide both sides by 2. So here 2 cancel. Here we are left with 2. So a is equal to 2. So we have our value of a now. So the second B part says find the value of f into minus 1. So B, we have to find f into minus 1. Okay. So in our last value, we had something like the, sorry, in our last video, we had something like this. So here, our range in general, from these two, we can come out with a range of 0 to 5. So that is like our total range, from the two. Because here x ranges from 0 to 2, here x ranges from 2 to 5. So in general, x will range from 0 to 5. Okay, so we are to find f of minus 1, but minus 1 is not in the range from 0 to 5. Minus 1 is not in that range. So if minus 1 was in the range, then we will simply substitute it in any of the function which fits, but it is not in the range. So we are to resolve it, we are to solve it in order to have something which will be in the range. So to have that, we have to add 5 to minus 1. We will add 5 to minus 1 because remember our period is 5. So we are going to add 5 to minus 1 until we have a value which is in the range 0 to 5. So let's go. Let's add 5. So it is a negative number, so we are going to add 5. If it were a positive number, then we would subtract 5. So we are going to have minus 1 plus 5. Minus 1 plus 5 is 4. Is 4 in the range? Yes. 0 to 5, 4 is in the range. So we circle it. Now, we can say f of minus 1 is the same as f of 4. So let's check here. Between these two, where does 4, in which range is 4 in? Here x is less than 2, 4 is not less than 2, so it is not in this range. Here x is less than or equal to 5 and x is greater than or equal to 2. 4 is less than 5 and 4 is greater than 2, so we are going to use this case. So we are going to use f of x equal to ax minus 4. So here, so we are going to substitute 4 in this equation. But we have ax minus 4, we have a is a constant. But when we were asked to find the limits, when we were asked to find the value of a, we had that a was equal to 2. So we are just going to put it here. So it's going to be 2x minus 4. Now we can substitute 4. Okay, we are going to substitute 4 with 2. So we are going to have 2 into 4 minus 4. So this is 8 minus 4, which gives us 4. So we can say that f of minus 1 is equal to 4. Okay, that is the B part. Now let's go to the C part. The C part says sketch the graph of y equal to f of x in this interval. Okay, to sketch the graph, step 1, we have to sketch the graph. So we need to find our coordinates, remember? So let's draw our table, x and y. Okay, let's take the first case. Let me just write this down here. Let me write that down. So we have f of x equal to minus x squared minus x plus 6 in this interval, and we have ax minus 4 in this interval. Okay, so that is what we have. Okay, so remember we have already been given ranges for values of x. So I told you there are many values in this range, but we are just going to take these two that we are seeing. So we'll have 0, 2 for this first case, and this second case is 2, 5. So let's take the first case. When x is equal to 0, what is our y? Remember they said y is equal to f of x. So we'll just simply substitute this 0 in this function. So we're going to have minus 0 square minus 0 plus 6. And this gives us 6. So when x is 0, y is 6. Let us take the next number 2. We'll substitute 2 again. So when x is equal to 2, we have minus 2 squared minus 2 plus 6. So this gives us minus 4 squared. Sorry, this is not right. This is minus 4 plus 4, which gives us 0. So that is what we have. This is what we have. So when x is 2, y is 0. So we'll go to the second case. When x is 2 in that second case, so when x is 2, here we have the function. We are supposed to substitute x in the function ax minus 4, but a is 2, so we have 2x minus 4. Let me just put it here at once, 2x minus 4. Since we found out that a was 2, so we are going to substitute 2 in this. We are going to have 2 into 2 minus 4. This still gives us 0. So when x is 2, y is still 0. So when x is 5, we substitute it again. 2 into 5 minus 4. So this is 2 into 5, 10 minus 4, which gives us 6. So we have 6 when x is 5, y is 6. Okay, that is what we have for that one. Okay, so now we are going to determine whether which coordinate is open and which one is closed. So we have 0, 6, we have 2, 0, we have 2, 0 again, and we have 5, 6. Okay, so let's see. So for this first coordinate 0 and 6, we got it from this first range. So in this range, 0 is in the range, but 6 is not in the range. 6 is not less than 2. So this will be open. Let's go to the second one. 2 and 0, we derived it from here. 2 is in the range, 0 is in the range, so it is closed. The third 2 and 0, we derived it from this interval. 2 is in the range, but 0 is not in the range. So this one is going to be open. And 5 and 6. 5 is in the range, but 6 is not in the range. So this will still be open. Okay, from here we can plot our graph, because now we know our coordinates and we know which is open and which is closed. So let's plot the graph. Okay, so in the question, we are asked to sketch the graph of y equal to f of x in the interval. So here x is ranging from -3 to 7. So we have been given an interval in which we have to plot our graph. So let me shift this. Let me shift it. So we have been given an interval in which we are to plot our graph. That is, so our x should range from -3 to 7. So here we have -1, -2, -3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that is our x-axis. For the y-axis, from our coordinates, we can see that the highest value of y is 6. So we are going to put it to 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So for the y-axis, there are no negative numbers, so we just have -1 and -2. Okay, let's plot. So this is the y-axis, this is the x-axis. So our first coordinate is x is 0 and y is 6. So x is 0, y is 6, and it is open, so it is represented simply as a circle, an empty circle. Okay, the second coordinate, we have x is 2 and y is 0. X is 2, y is 0. It is closed, so it is a dot. And okay, so let's go to the third coordinate. Here we have x is 2 and y is 0. Okay, so x is 2, y is 0, but that one is open. The next one is open, so we will have a circle and a dot. So the fourth coordinate, we have x is 5 and y is 6. So it's going to be around here, and it is open, so we are just going to have an open circle like this. Okay, so we are going to link the points. We'll have something like this. Okay, since this, remember this is a periodic function, so it repeats every after 5 units. So we are going to have this shape every after 5 units. Okay, so let's see. So we are going to extend the graph after 5 units. So that this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have these points here. Here we have 1, 2, 3. Let me extend this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have something like this, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we are going to have the same shape. So that is what we have. Sorry, don't mind, this is just a rough sketch of the graph. So this is what we are going to have. This is the shape of our graph, and remember, we need to come out with our coordinates. We need to determine which is open and which is closed. So let's go to the question. Okay, so remember they told us that we should sketch the graph of y equal to f of x in that interval. So they gave us the interval of x, that is, it should range from -3 to 7. That is why I'm having this. Okay, and that is how you sketch the graph, and that is how periodic function is. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video.